Hello, hey there, this is Benjamin Bogonko, an inspirational speaker and also a teacher. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few tips on how to run a Facebook group, especially as an admin. Starting up a group can be something brilliant for you as a man or as a woman who has decided to come up with this idea of forming a group that you want members to join in your Facebook or in your Facebook account. But running it can actually be very difficult. And it's on this background that I am trying to share some of the tips that I personally have been privileged to be an admin to quite several groups for the last few years. And I would like just to share with you these ideas. If you're currently an admin, this video is for you. And if you're planning to start up a Facebook group, especially with a huge number of people, this video is also for you. So please, I hope you will get something from these tips which I'm going to share with you. The first tip is selecting the right privacy for your group. If you know how Facebook operates and how Facebook operates, especially in opening groups, there are different levels of privacy, which include the public privacy, closed privacy, and secret. With public privacy, anyone can see what the group is all about, the members and the content that's being shared. But if it's closed group, people who have Facebook accounts can find and search that group, but they will not access the content that is being shared there. But if your group is going to be a secret group, then only the members in that group can actually see and share what is inside that specific group. So before you think about how to start a group and how to run it, think about the privacy level of the group that you're going to start. The second tip which I want to share with you is there should always be a great introduction about the group. Just like any organization, the members who are joining and even the fellow admins who I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes, they need to have a clear introduction about why the group was started, who started it, who are the current admins, and what are some of the goals or the vision for that group. So that introduction, which I think is given on a section when you're opening a Facebook group with a limit of almost 3,000 words, make sure that you use those 3,000 words limit to explain and give a brilliant introduction about your group to the members and even the new members who are going to join in your group. The third tip is writing clear guidelines and rules to be used to run the group. Clear guidelines and rules to be used by all the members and of course the fellow admins who are going to help you. These rules can always be pinned on top of your group so that any person who joins the group can always access them. But in the event that sometimes when you have new admins to assist you, they will also try to post their own things and their own information, their own content, and pin it on the top. And only one particular pin can actually appear on top of your group. So make sure that the rules sometimes, always time to time, appear on top for any person to access and see them. In the event that another document or another information, another content is already pinned on top of your group, then try to find ways of referring to the members, like by creating a document where you have saved all the rules and regulations that any member who wants to access them, you can always direct them to go and click there and open the document to see the rules and regulations for running the group. Remember, these rules enable all members to understand what they can post, what they can share, what they expect, and even allows you as an admin time not to continuously answering questions that other members may be having concern with. After they have accessed the rules, they will understand why the group operates the way it operates. Tip number 4 is a selection of good admins. This is the most important part. Of course, Starting up a group can be a brilliant idea, like I said from the beginning. It can be one person idea that he or she has sat down and thought about it and envisioned that if he is going to open or she's going to open a group, it can be a brilliant idea. But as some of you who already have a group, or like for me, when I joined a group as an admin, the work of running a group becomes more difficult, more complicated as the number of the members keep on rising up. And one important thing that for you as an admin you have to remember is, if you do not love and you are not active on Facebook, that means that you cannot be able to spare even 1 hour every single day to be on Facebook. Then the task of being an admin is going to be very difficult for you. That's why you need the good admins. But selecting them, I recommend that you select them in your own criteria, but more importantly, focus on members who are very active to that specific group. Focus on people who are very available. You can access them, you can meet them, you can talk to them. They are easily accessible. Also, try to select people who are drama-free. Follow and find out whether they have lots of drama in their lives to save you and to save the management and the running of the group successfully. But more importantly, remember to select an admin that is able to understand why that group was started. But to achieve this, get a variety of admins. People with different personalities, they will always help you to give different opinions and different views in case the number becomes overwhelming and even the management of that group becomes more difficult. Now, the final tip is this is very important, and I want you to listen to this carefully, when you start a group and the numbers increases, it's a brilliant idea to have a secret or a private group of the admins, a separate ones that time to time you will always meet, you will always talk, you will always forge a way forward that will help you run the group. And in this group that you have selected and put the fellow admins to help you, it will help you to avoid, of course, showing and creating lots of drama by a fellow admin going public to attack you or to attack each other in front of the members, which may not look very well. And more importantly, of course, it gives the other new admins, because sometimes a new admin will come in, another one will go. It helps them from time to time to understand why the group was created and how it should be run. And also, another additional tip, try as much as you can to praise your admins publicly, especially to the fellow members. Praise them and say how you value them and their contribution towards running the group. And also, in addition, don't forget to intervene early in the event that there's something going on that is not acceptable in the group. Early intervention is very crucial in what is going to determine how your group is going to be run. If a post or a video or content has been shared that is creating lots of hate and hatred or negative comments, you have the powers and the rights to either delete that thread or delete the hateful comments, but more importantly, to be available. Just like as I say, any admin or any founder of any group should always be available all the time to see that these situations do not escalate into tarnishing the image of not only you as an admin, but also of the group. So I hope with these tips, it will help you to run your group successfully. And let me know on the comment section what you think about the tips which I've shared with you, and I wish you all the best. Please do share this video to a friend or a family member who is thinking of running a successful Facebook group. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new content, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and goodbye.